Hi there and welcome back to the amazing collection unboxing. This week I picked a box that says Breyer boxed models. It does appear to be indeed a box of Breyer boxed models. So let's find out which ones. They are boxed models. We have a few receipts for the Draft Horse Festival, so maybe one of them will be a Jamboree model. We'll find out. And our first model, if I can get it out, dun-da-da, is a Pegasus. We have a Toys R Us special run Pegasus. I remember when these were in the Toys R Us stores, late 90s, 98, 99, 2000, somewhere in there. We used to actually be able to go to Toys R Us, and not only did they have Breyers, they had special runs that you could only get from Toys R Us. I think this was one of them. And I do believe I'm correct because the number is number 720598 Pegasus. So that is indeed a special run from 1998. It doesn't say on the box Toys R Us, but I do remember that that's where they were from. Oh yeah, we have a price tag. Toys R Us $24.99. That's a collectible now, right? So we have the classic Lipids-on mold in the alabaster with the wings, which we had seen as a regular run, and the plastic's a little different. It's much brighter white on the Toys R Us special run, and they also put a little gold accent around one of the coronet bands, and then a gold accent on his wings edges to differentiate them a little bit. But like I said, the plastic's also a little different, so once they come out of the box, you can still pretty easily tell them apart if you're into the Pegasi, which was one of the things that I loved. So I think I had all of these at one time. So this was a really fun one. I remember driving around to all my local Toys R Us looking for them. Next, we have a Clydesdale Mare. This is the Breyerfest special run, number 03. So 2003, Gallowin Lude, I always thought it was Lady. No, Gallowin Lude Gray Lady. So that's her name. This is the horse that you got when you went to Breyerfest. This is the horse you got with your ticket back in 03. And it's always a portrait model of a real horse. So this was actually a real horse, and she came to Breyerfest, and you could meet her and get pictures taken and get your model signed. So she's really pretty in this very pearly white with just a little bit of gray accents. No kind of memorabilia or stuff with her, no tickets or any other Breyerfest stuff, but I think we found enough of that in previous boxes. So that we have the 03 Breyerfest special run horse. Next we have a Belgian in what I would call a Palomino, but could also be called a sorrel. Number 777, the Lucky Belgian. So that's a regular run number. From kind of the era that we're pulling horses out of these boxes, it's probably late 90s, early 2000s. That's when they were running each model for 2, 3, 4 years. So maybe he ran from 98 to 2000, 2001, somewhere in there. Really nice color. This is one of my favorite real horse colors and model horse colors. I just like the nice caramel palomino or sorrel body with the high whites and then the white mane and tail and a big blaze on his face. And I like this mold too. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get this model back when I was collecting regular runs, but it is what it is. Next, we have one with a big sticker. This is the San Domingo model. If I remember without looking at the sticker, it was a commemorative edition Domino, the Happy Canyon Trail Horse. This was early on in their collectible limited edition commemorative edition. So the limited edition was limited to 1 year. So was the commemorative, but the commemorative was also limited in numbers, usually 10,000, and they were all hand numbered. So I'm going to have to turn him around to read. 1993 commemorative edition, limited to 7,500 pieces, serially numbered by hand. Domino, the Happy Canyon Trail Horse from the Happy Canyon Western Pageant in Pendleton, Oregon. So again, this is kind of classic Breyer for that era. The hand airbrushed edges to the Pinto colors, and if I remember right, he had he actually I think has tri-eyes, and he is numbered. Oh, that was the receipt that I saw. So this is a receipt for $55 for Breyer, the Domino commemorative edition. Doesn't say anything else about him. Oh, on the sticker it says number 250 out of 7,500, so he is numbered on his belly. I did get this guy. I think I've sold him on since then, but I do like the San Domingo mold. It's just a nice, pleasant looking mold. Does very well in performance. And next we have, wow, I haven't seen this one in a long time. So this is the Brown Sunshine mold in full pack harness, full mule pack harness. This was a kind of an odd special run, if I remember correctly. We didn't get a lot of information on him, like numbers and information and stuff. I never was able to get my hands on them because they were only sold mail order. This was before the internet came into huge presence. Number AB747, it's an interesting number, Als Mule, 1998. And he's from Al's Farm and Toys. He sold for $60. And he has a certificate in the back, so I'm going to take it out and read it because I'm not 100% remembering this. Certificate of Authenticity from Al's Farm and Toys, 1998, Special Edition Al's Mule. Wow. This is number 72 of only 100, signed by Alan LeBartlett or something like that. So this is a really nice certificate of authenticity. Let's see, doesn't look like the mule. Well, yeah, it actually does look like the mule is numbered. He is numbered Al's Mule, 1998, signed by Al, and numbered number 72. So this is a really cool special run. Caused a lot of chatter when he came out. I think this was back in the HeyNet days, so dial-up, CompuServe, Prodigy, internet days. And the tack is Breyer tack, but it is very nicely detailed with lots of buckles and very nicely made for what it is, which is basically play quality tack. And a very small number. Now the mule himself is a regular run. So this is just, it's not Brown Sunshine, but it's one of the regular run of the Breyer mules. But what makes him special is that tack. So this is a really very scarce, very fun special run. With very interesting back in the olden days kind of stuff. And our last model, nothing else in the box, is another Pegasus. This, I think, was the next one. This is number 720899, so this was the year after that one. The Blue Pegasus, 1999 Special Collector's Edition Limited Production. A Pegasus for you, brought to you by Breyer. Also Toys R Us, $24.99, back in the good old days of affordable Breyers. Now this one they made kind of a powdery decorator blue, and then they still did the gold on the edges of the wings, but instead of putting the gold around the coronet band, they put it around the hooves, kind of like a horseshoe. Nice color. I never actually found this one in my neck of the woods. I only had one Toys R Us in my town, and they never carried them, and when I would go to the next town over, I never found this guy, so this one was a little harder for me, at least, to find. But another really fun special run. So here we had a really fun box with some interesting models in it. That was it. Very fun for me. Memory lane. Good times. So hope you enjoyed this, and join me next week. We'll find out what we can find in the next box. Thank you.